Hi, folks. Good evening. There is a discussion raging in mainstream as well as online media over India's alleged transfer of 155 artillery ammunition to Ukraine. Let's look at the facts and the logic, and before we come to a conclusion. Watch the video. On the left-hand side, you see an Indian-made 155 artillery shell being loaded into a Polish-made Crab self-propelled howitzer. Allegedly, this is happening somewhere close to the battlefront in Ukraine, but there's no clinching evidence to support that. The footage was first tweeted on December 30 by the Ukrainian front. According to the military informant Telegram channel, most likely the shells and charges were ordered from India by Slovenia and then transferred to Ukraine. It's more likely that the Indian ammunition was sourced from Armenia and then transferred to Ukraine either via Poland or Slovenia. The most interesting aspect of this video is not that Indian ammunition is being used on the Ukrainian front. It is the manner in which this information is being leaked. There are a lot of folks on social media who are inclined to dismiss the alleged transfer advertently or inadvertently, saying that so what? Russia has given weapons to Pakistan in the past. I will not even try and answer that. Bring out the fact that we're dealing with a war zone over here. We are dealing with a very trusted ally. Let's not lower the level of discussion to those points. The point is that there is a country that is trying to mess with India. It's trying to vitiate India's relations with Russia. Something that is likely to happen, whether it is the transfer was inadvertently done or not. There was a transfer, and Russian lives have been lost due to the transfer. India has denied that it transferred the ammunition to Ukraine, but that denial isn't either convincing or falls short of what was required. The Indian denial merely suggests that there has been a third-party transfer. If that is a fact, then India's denial should have included a commitment to investigate the matter, find out who was responsible, and hold that person or the agencies behind that person accountable. India hasn't done that, and that's unfortunate. If, for example, Armenia is behind the transfer, then India should take Armenia to task, make Armenia sign an agreement and commit itself to export controls which prohibit transfer of Indian weapon systems and ammunition to any other country without India's specific permission. And if Armenia is not ready to do that, then India should stop its exports to Armenia. There is again this body of people on social media who suggest that, well, India is trying to earn through exports. If that logic could be valid, then let me tell you something. India could export billions of dollars of worth arms and ammunition to Russia. They need it. They are our long-time friends. India could give them a lot of BrahMos. There are a lot of other weapons that India could transfer to Russia and earn billions of dollars. So export earning is no logic. In a way, what has happened for the best, and it has happened at the right time. India was increasing its reliance on the US, forgetting what had happened in the past. in the early 2000s, the sanctions that we faced because we exercised our nuclear options. How the US delayed for decades our LCA project. We are on the verge of buying lethal weapon systems. There is even talk of buying F-35s from the US. Nobody realizes how intrusive, how much of sovereignty India will lose if we buy F-35s from the US. Hopefully, this incident will sober up Indian bureaucrats and Indian politicians. Thank you.